Hello, everyone. My name is SpilledOJ, and I will be your restreamer today for HK9Y's 9Y, sorry, Hollow Knight 9-year anniversary, and the first anniversary celebration to finally feature a Bingy day. If you're not familiar with Bingo, let me walk you through it. We'll come back to this schedule. Our first our first event is going to be a 3-line, but more here, I'm focused on the board. The board is a 5x5 board full of things you can do in Hollow Knight. There are a bunch of different ways to play lockout, non-lockout, and we have created an infinite number of game modes practically. If you were looking for a new way to play Hollow Knight and you didn't have one before, congratulations, we're there. This is the time. Today, you're going to see some of the strangest game modes you've ever seen in your entire life, including but not limited to Pictionary, Galaxy, and we even have some mystery formats too that our Tournament Organizer Alpha has set up for us that have never been played before, ever. They are brand new. I think just me and Alpha know what's going on with those. So that's going to be exciting. We have a lot of very exciting coming up. But our first 3 events in order will be a 3-line with Kata, Gory, and Wand. This is a competitive format, not co-op. So the way that this is going to function is every player is going to need to get exactly 3 lines. So it could be, let me open my actual bingo sync. I should be able to, yes, perfect. It could be this right here, and this right here. If we do this, we now have 3 lines. And it also overlaps some, so it's nicer. Diagonals, rows, columns, they all work. And if I'm correct, I might not be correct. I've been known for being incorrect, but I believe this is the board that they will actually be playing on. Now, we do have a little more setup to do for this, and I am, again, so stupid excited to finally bring Bingo Day to y'all. So, with that, let me just do one thing. We're actually going to throw a little chat box on here for you guys. Not something we usually do during these celebrations, but we'll put it here for y'all. This is the actual board. Thank you, Alpha. With that, I have to go back to my long adventure of setup percent. We have many hours of bingo to come. Many hosts, players. Just stay excited, everybody. And I will recommend, if you are not already, join the Bingo Discord server, the Bingy server. And we actually have a... Let me take a quick look. We do have a watch party VC in there already. I'll throw shout outs to Joni, Noper, Joe, and Python, all watching in the watch party VC, and feel free to join them. We got a long day of bingo, and oh man, the next event is like my favorite event. I love Lockout, but we'll get there. For now, everybody, again, I will return to setup percent, and I will greet you again all shortly. I'll be right back.
Hey guys, so this is gonna be a tutorial on how to kill the pale lurker boss. Yeah, let's just get started here. Alright, so what we're gonna wanna do is we're gonna climb up here. Oh, yeah, it's pretty tough, guys. So we're gonna go up here, and then what we're gonna do, and this is the really complicated technique, is we're gonna walk forward and hit the shade soul button. So you see walk forward, and then I hit the shade soul button. Now that was tough. Now, you might not have dash here, because maybe your brain is just really dumb. So let's practice walk forward, shade soul, and the shade soul button. Yeah, it's pretty tough, guys, but if you practice enough, maybe you'll be really good.
Welcome, everybody, for the first event. Woo! It's the first event. Again, I'm Spilled OJ. I will be restreamer for this event. I will also be casting a number of events. And today I am joined by Ellie. Say hi.
Hello! We are both casting a number of events,
Yes, we
and the
are.
first one will be the most classic form of Bingy, I think.
Well, I mean,
Mm, mm. uh,
I think next up Lockout is the most classic, but Three Line is directly after that. Three Line is the most chill form of bingo I think that we have, which I think is part of why we're starting with it too.
Galaxy.
Galaxy indeed is also very, very fun.
Lockout is my favorite though.
Lockout's always my favorite. It always will be. However, Three Line is very simple. The whole goal, it's a non-lockout category, which means everyone can mark every goal. Doesn't matter how many people mark Gorb. 3 people can mark Gorb. If you take a look, everyone's going to need 3 rows, or 3 lines. So row 5 could be one. Bottom left, top right could be one. Column 3 could be one. It's a race format, so you want to be there first. So these people are actually competing. Best of 3 lockout, I completely agree, Noper. If this whole thing was just lockouts for 14 hours, I mean, I wouldn't complain, obviously.
I
I'd have
wouldn't
fun.
complain.
I think some other people might have a little less fun, but I'd have a lot of fun.
Well, I'd have fun if we see 3 lines here. I mean, 3 rows.
True. 3 rows is crazy. You'll never see that. We'll explain that in a second. I'm just gonna tell them real quick that I think
Yeah.
we're ready to go.
Whoa. Chat is saying these are lines of all time, and they indeed are.
I actually haven't even
This board
looked.
is. I glanced at it when you were showing it to the preview.
All right, well, let's see. Bottom line. Oh, man. Row 5 is garbage. Dreamgate requires 900 Essence, which is a whole thing. Fluke Nest requires Dive, which is a whole thing. And Abyss Shriek requires going to Abyss, which is a whole... Oh, wow, this board is crazy. Oh, I'm just looking.
We also
Okay.
have Colo 1, Soul Tyrant, Nail 3, Save 20 Grubs, Hive Blood.
That's crazy. Yeah, no, this is unreal. Oops.
This board is pre-constructed by Alpha, and I thought that would mean he was giving the runners an easy time. Just a chill, fun 3-line. I was clearly wrong.
I forgot that this is a board that Alpha said, you know what, this is okay. This is a crazy board. Like, I'm just gonna mark, like, the... this is gonna be kind of awkward, actually. I can't quite do it without getting rid of what's on Corey's screen. We're gonna do it anyways, real quick. Terrible goals. We're gonna mark those real quick. Just the terrible ones. This is dive, therefore terrible.
I don't
You know
think
what?
dive is terrible on this board, really.
On this one, no. But generally, yes.
Yeah.
Alright. The description below the stream still has HK9Y stuff in case anyone is interested in updating it. Interesting. That's one where we go, Alpha! I am in a unique position of helplessness because I can't really do much since both of my monitors are taken up restreaming this, but... Alright, are we starting yet?
Well, we can talk about the runners a bit.
Yeah, sure thing. Oh, it looks like... What's going on with Kata? Oops! That was hilarious. Yeah, I didn't actually click on Kata's stream. I was watching a... The good thing is no one noticed. I noticed before anyone else. But yeah, I actually don't know Kata and Wand very well. Gory has
You
been.
actually do, I believe.
Do I?
At least you do know Cade because Cade participated in Tournament 3
Well, yes.
as Hydro 6.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
This was a whole thing because many people missed that. He lost access to this account and got it back between then and now.
And renamed it.
Just did not tell anyone that they already knew him.
Well, there's a little bit of lore there for you. That's nice. Gory is a 2 tournament veteran, playing in both tournament 2 and 3, not the first one. Oh yeah, I forgot. Today is a lot of people's first day with bingo, so I will reiterate some things that a lot of people already know. But I have hosted 3 other lockout tournaments in the past. The first one was just a normal 1v1 lockout. Then we had the hand brain tournament, which we'll have hand brain coming up later, so don't worry, you'll understand soon enough. And then we had a third tournament, which is another 1v1, but with a new goal pack that added some more expansion goals, which I believe is active. Let me see if we actually have any. We don't have any expansion goals on this board, but I'm sure we'll see some today. Is it? Oh, wow, I spelled it
Yeah,
with the C. Fixing.
should be with an
Okay.
E2.
With an E too.
Yeah,
Is it cat?
CADE.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I should have clarified.
I should have double checked too. When I was when I was setting up the Twitch capture earlier, I we're all good to go. I'm also good to go, Alpha. Whenever you're ready, you can count them down.
Yay.
No, when I was trying to find Cade's Twitch earlier, I could not find it because I spelled it with a C instead of a K. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and here we go. Bingy Day has officially started. And obviously a little bit of lag on the restream. Not too much. But they've started, what, 3, 4 seconds ahead of us? All right. So what lines do you like, Ellie?
Um, I am somewhat fond of TLBR. There's I think it's bad, but
Zero,
you
Shade
know,
Soul, Sharp Shadow, Great Slash, Fluke Nest. It's interesting. Great Slash, Zero, Shade Soul are all pretty typical goals. Fluke Nest, I don't know if you can get around doing dive here. And even if you can, I'm not sure it's faster.
uh,
Let me take a look at some
yeah, it's
lines.
also well, Shade Soul synergizes with two Soul Warriors, and that's pretty fast. So maybe there's something there.
Yeah, this is man. This is what it feels like when I played Lockout like 3 days ago, and I just where do I even start going for lines on this one? All right, so my least favorite goal in the game, I'm sorry, Blom, is 20 grubs. I just can't calculate it. For a 3-line format, I don't think it's actually all that bad. And,
I
um,
love 20 grubs.
everyone else does, I think. Oh, we got a little bit of lag on Cade's side. Let me just give him a refresh. A little likely to happen over the course of the day, unfortunately. All right. We'll get him in the bun.
But I was thinking, BLTR is actually good.
What's up, Gob, as well?
Yeah, Abyss Freak isn't bad.
Honestly, it's really not too bad, is it? How bad is bottom left, top right, if we're being fully real?
Eh,
It gives you a lot of money if you do a CG2 Shadescape, which you can kind of do because it's 3-line, not lockout. And then you can skip wings. Talk to Hornet statue at. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. It is 9 a.m. Talk to Hornet at City of Tears statue plus Hera requires fighting Hornet too, which is why that has synergy with Abyss Shriek and Sharp Shadow actually. So yeah, I think I like bottom left, top right. Plus gives you damage.
Okay, so if we're getting Sharp Shadow, then we need Shade Cloak. So I'm thinking we could also do row 4 alongside that.
Yeah, it makes sense. Row
Because we're getting some
4.
money.
Shade Cloak's right there. The only problem with Shade Cloak, especially the lockout players know this. Once you get Shade Cloak, you get hard saved at the bottom of Abyss where you got Shade Cloak, and you have to climb out. You can go to the Abyss for something like Abyss Shriek and then warp all the way back to King's Pass, really, if you wanted to. That's not exactly true. Dirtmouth, whatever. You can warp anywhere else. You're not hard saved. But with Shade Cloak, it's a little different. I don't think it's going to make too much of a difference, especially because we have Sharp Shadow on the board anyways. But
Yeah, you kind of have to do that with Sharp Shadow.
it's tech that will be almost... How do I put this? It's very likely we see the consequences of going for Shade Cloak early in a match today. We have a lot going on today. I hope you're all as excited as I am.
So as for Essence, we have Galeon, Gorb, Zero, Soul Tyrant. Huh.
Yeah, I think that's it. Not even Whispering Roots for someone to correct me about.
Stagnus, Vessel Fragment, kind of implies wings.
If we're getting, it's a little awkward. Well, actually, do you like column 5? Column 5 with
Column 5.
bottom left, top right, because you're going to be fighting Tyrant. Oh, I don't know. It's tough because it
Doing
does
the
revolve
Abyss
in Deep
stuff
Dream
plus
now.
Tyrant
Yeah.
feels a bit bad.
Well, Tyrant with Abyss Shriek though, that never feels bad. That feels really quick and fun. Hive is on board, LeBun. I don't expect to see it. However, it is actually in a not bad spot. Row 3 is not a bad line. Hive Blood with Tram synergy. Sharp Shadow, which is also right next to the trams. Gallium, which is also right next to the trams. Then 5 Hollowness Seals. That kind of works. The only problem is Hive's a bit out of the way, but...
Hive? It's like... I think it's overhated a bit.
It is overhated.
Especially if you're already going to ride tram.
I absolutely say it's overhated, knowing I'm going to show the Hive Death compilation we had from pre-23. That'll be fun. Alright. I did not catch if Cade did, but Gory did make the correct option in grabbing Soul Catcher. And equipping it.
Oh, as for Wand, by the way, because we didn't get to cover them before they started. Wand did not participate in any of the bingo matches we've had. Bingo tournaments, excuse me.
Yes.
Yes. They joined around the same time as I did, and were actually part of my first ever Bingy on the bingo server.
Really?
Cool.
What was your first bingo?
It was a fraction.
Oh, wow. I'm trying to remember who my first bingo was against. There's a lockout, for sure. It might have been against Make It Hardcore, who has done modding, a lot of modding. There was a time, back when I was like the only person playing Lockout, where I was 3-0. And then Python Wizard happened, but whatever. Yeah, it was against Tigran or Hardcore. I think Hardcore. Back in our day, we only had Lockout. Truly, the biggest joy of bingo is, well, other than the community, I love the community, but especially because the community is constantly inventing new game modes. Constantly, there are new ways to play. Had a weird dream last night. It's probably a new way to play bingo. And that's not even a joke.
I don't know if you've checked off topic, in the last few months, but I've kind of been known for having weird dreams about bingo.
I don't think I've seen too many of yours. I dream every single night that I go to sleep. So, and if I spend something like, I don't know, 12 hours doing bingo, which has happened before, I'm gonna dream about bingo. And those are the weird ones.
Yeah.
All right. So, now is the time that routes are actually going to slightly change. We don't have any Zote goals on here, so we probably will see most people avoid VFK. Very important that if Zote is on the board, you kill French Fly King. Otherwise, you're locked out of that goal permanently. We do have rules in bingo that if you are fully locked out of a goal and it's the only way you can win, you may restart from a new save file. No one has ever done it.
Yeah, there is one Salt Go, which is
Mhm.
slash Salt's corpse in Green Pass, where you have to skip VFK.
Yes, that is actually another one of the new goals we've made for the new goal
Yeah.
pack that we used for Tournament 3. And someone calling, I think that's Meso, calling for Math Geek. We will have some Math Geek, I think, fairly shortly with the puzzle segment, which
Oh,
should be fun. That's like 2-3 events from now. That's another thing we do in the bingo server is we do puzzle boards. Think almost like a chessboard, but bingo. Goals that seem impossible, 3 lines that seem impossible, but are barely possible through minute and interesting game mechanics, stuff like that.
shout out to Moch. I love Moch.
As you should. All right. 2 runners have arrived at Hornet. Cade already finished. Gory with a pretty quick fight here. I think getting a couple doubles, 1 or 2. I couldn't tell on that last
One
one.
is doing a damageless one cycled whatever it's called, full eater.
I really love.
They run 5 mimics, famously. It's part of the route.
Mawand has now entered Hornet, and the biggest thing I'm going to call your attention to right now is Geo. Cade is 229, was first. Gory 252 was second, and Wand honestly only slightly behind, 515. So a fairly substantial Geo lead in this early game.
One killed False Knight.
Wand killed False Knight, and I missed it.
Yeah, surely, right? There's no way you have done a Geo.
Any chatters who noticed? Because I wasn't paying attention enough. I really should have been.
Gory did as well.
Oh, both of them killed him. Okay. And then Cade would be the only one who
Did
didn't.
Gory skip False Knights? Or
It's interesting.
I do think killing VFK is usually just positive for Geo.
Oh,
So
you
it's
know
not on
what?
the board.
Gory did not skip Moss Knights. I believe they're just getting the chest on the way back because it's faster after you TP. Though I think if they're doing if they're going dive route, that's not going to work. It's interesting. Whoa, is Juan doing TE Shade Skip? Or are we simply
Whoa.
getting Shaman Stone? I'll give a quick synopsis. TE Shade Skip is true ending Shade Skip. You'll see a lot of that on the speedrun day, which I believe is Saturday? Either way, you'll see a lot of it. Basically, it means we are going to do the Blue Lake Shade Skip without obtaining Claw, which is going to require some pretty precise movement and stalling midair with Fireball. Well, unless you're crazy.
It's an amazing skip.
It's an amazing skip.
In
It's
Bingy,
really tough.
yeah. It's usually used to just get Dream now before you enter Fungal, so you don't have to make a second trip. So the ghosts that benefits are Elder Who and complete 4 Dream Trees, because there's a really fast one in Fungal.
Mm-hmm.
However, neither of these are on the board, so
Yeah, it's interesting. I think does that indicate Dreamgate then? Because we'll get 0 out of this easy, but we can get 0 anytime. All right, here it comes. Here's the ship. Oh,
Zero Elder Who.
I've not
wait,
seen the setup. Oh, that's because it's not a setup. Yeah, they went for their original setup, which requires a 1/, but here you want to Ooh. And they will grab soul and re-enter.
It's
So what went
really
wrong the first time? They did an up slash on the shade, which is a great idea if you're doing a normal shade skip, because you can only pogo once and be fine. It's quicker, easier. A little bit of muscle memory taken over. Yeah, skip's not going perfectly for Wand. Meanwhile, Gory is about to grab Claw, and Kate already has it, which not too much of a surprise given they skipped False Knight. Curious what
Kate
Kate's gonna do
narrowly hit
next.
Mantis Pogo. That was cool.
A little low. Oh, we made it. Nice work, Wand. Can we get a let's go Wand in
Nice.
chat for TE Shade Skip? All right. Gory passes above the Death Emblem, and let's see where they go. Cade is actually going to head towards Fog Canyon here. Are we grabbing the seal, I'm assuming?
Maybe race too.
Yeah, actually, it's a good pickup. Rates for damage, seal for 5 seals.
Race for Abyss Freak.
I'm telling you, I like row
Maybe.
3, bottom left, top right, diagonal. I'm not sure what my last line is, though. It might be row 4. It's probably row 4. You're already talking.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's row 4.
Why do we call it the Death Emblem? Go
Oh, we'll
watch
see. We'll see.
Sakura versus Kron.
We have a bunch of very nice video
Oh, we
promos.
will see. Okay.
It's in there. Miss you, Sock. I don't know where you are. Probably asleep.
Wales. She's in Wales.
That's interesting. All
According
right.
to her Discord status.
All right. So Cade is indeed going straight for Wraiths here. I like this, I think. Then we also have Gory selling already, the first player to do this. And Wand will collect Dreamnail. I'm surprised we've seen 3 different routes this quick. I love it.
Props to Alpha.
Props to Alpha for making this board.
Shout out to Joni, by the way. Race is their favorite goal.
Yeah, it should mark any second. With Rafe's. Oh, wait, never mind. That's not a goal. Abyss Shriek's the goal. All
So
right.
Kate is probably going for 5 Hollowness seals as well.
Yes, definitely. And I believe they have 3? 1? Yeah, it should be 3, if I'm correct. I don't
Yeah.
know if they got Wellick. It's probably where they just were.
This board would make me cry in lockout. I'm scared for lockout now.
Lockout's the best thing ever. Ever. Like, you have, okay, because it's Bingy Day and HK9Y, I will throw in my list of top 3 things Hollow Knight, Sneaker Pick Outer Wilds, Darts, and then Lockout. In that order. Best things. And then movies about baseball.
What about actual baseball?
I love baseball, but movies are better. Like Sandlot's something else. All right. Gory is second phase Soulmaster, a very clean Sanctum. Wand is now on their way to get, what is it? Claw. And Cade is going to be shade skipping here. Interesting.
Vale might be cooking? Okay, if you do row 5, column 4, column 5. You could also just get wings. Loskin.
You said row 4, column 5, row 5?
Yeah. No, row 4, no, row 5, column 4, column 5.
I think that's what we said, but that's okay. Either way, you know what? There's Soul Tyrant and Galeon towards that Dream Gate, so it's not that terrible. You are probably gonna need to do a
Oh,
CG2
yeah.
Shade Skip, which
No,
I'm
right, you
so
don't
about,
need
obviously.
Octane.
And Cade will get Dream
Oh,
now
if
here.
it didn't have Galeon.
All right. So, first real goal here. Normally, Queen Stag, King Stag is really quick, especially in Lockout, because it's just really good control over the left and right side of the map where you're going to want to be going. So, you're probably going to want it anyways, in which case you want to go there fast. Here, where 2 of 3 runners, I believe, are going left side through the False Knight door, or the City Crest door, mind you. I think we might not see it for a little bit here. Maybe Cade gets it, but they're still going to have to sell first. And keep in
Yeah, in
mind,
Lockout it can be annoying.
have 5 Hollowness seals requires actually having them. You can't sell 3 and then grab 2 more. If it says collect, like you'll see for King's Idols, 3 King's Idols, then you can sell them in between. It doesn't matter. But these, you got to have them all at once. So runners may be planning that into the route. Wand didn't get 0. Honestly, I like getting 0 for the seal. I think it makes it much easier to get 5 Hollowness seals I almost said pre-boss. This isn't Terraria. 5 Hollowness seals pre-sell. Should I try this game? Yes. This is one of the best games ever. And welcome in. All right, and now it is time, finally, for a goal. Cade will make first blood with 0. And it's marked.
Notably, Gory is saving grubs, and also notably, we have 31 grubs for Pale Ore synergy.
Mm-hmm. 1 second. I think I have my colors a little backwards, but I'm fixing it. Alright, perfect. So Cade should be yellow, Gory will be pink, and Wand will be orange. All boards were handcrafted. Yes, I think I'm going to go out of my way to gamble on how many people join the bingo server today. Or if it's 50, I might do something. We'll think about that. Wand, kind of low HP, struggling a little bit on their way through,
We're gonna see another emblem death?
No.
No, I won't Jinx Wand.
No one dies here. Not with the biggest lead imaginable.
Nopri says, by the way, clip the board from screen and mark goals in MS Paint. That is what we do when Bingo Sync goes down. Some more fun Bingy culture for you.
Oh, if you like MS Paint, oh man, please no Emblem Death. If you like MS Paint, wait till we get to the very last event of the day, which will be Pictionary. Pictionary Bingo is really cool. I still have never played it somehow. I've meant to a million times, but the idea is there are 3 people. You're going to have one who is playing the game, another person who is drawing based off the board, and one person who is interpreting based off the drawings instructions for the person playing. And then that is usually played in a 3-line format that you could also do lockout. It's just amazing. Maybe for HK10Y we'll do lockout Pictionary.
Locked out. Uh,
All
if
right.
anyone wants to join the bingo server, by the way, Pictionary, we are always looking for new people to play Pictionary.
That's interesting. I believe that goal should have marked pink for Gory, but it marked yellow, and that's interesting.
Didn't Kate mark that?
Have 5 Hollowness seals? No, Gory just got it. I think.
Well, Gory is in peak. There are no seals there.
Am I just wrong?
Yeah, Kate just did rafters, I saw.
Ah, I guess I'm just wrong. Okay. I'm gonna blame early in the morning. It was also like the night before Christmas last night, or at least it felt like it, because today's Bingy Day and I'm excited. And I did not fall asleep till like
So true.
4:30. So that's gonna be my excuse for all my miscoms today. Bingo is hard? Yes, it is. But it's rewarding. So, Kate has some pretty quick early
Oh
game goals.
no.
I wonder how that's gonna benefit them for late game 3-line. What's the O now?
Wand went through the gauntlet for the lever.
Oh no. So with bingo, generally we play with QOL enabled. There's a million different reasons for this, but in it we basically play base settings. So that means some things like lever skips, where you can swipe a lever through the ground, are legal and available. And Wand will hit this one, but skip the other one. Interesting that they went through Gauntlet Room.
Hmm,
Maybe they remembered.
maybe.
Yes,
Yeah, I
DLCers.
find that LP runners tend to need some adjustment to the QL settings for
Mm-hmm.
bingo.
And Gory has marked their first goal. These are terrible soul twisters for Wand. Okay. Hopefully Hellroom goes well for them as well. Good movement. Heads up thinking to go over that way. Collecting the seal. Now here's the next question, Cade. Are we or are we not doing CG2 Shadeskip? I did not pay enough attention to where their bench is, but the best bench. Oh, we're skipping it anyways. Whatever. Someone will do it. Just to make me happy.
If we take Queen's Kings as intentional, CG2 is not on any of Kate's goals lines.
True. It's very true. I wonder what their lines are. Again, they've made a lot of progress here early, and I like getting
Oh
CG
yeah.
Crystal Heart this quick. But other opponents both have Dream Nail and Dive. Wand 1 HP at the end of this Soulmaster fight, but we'll clutch it up.
I believe. Oh,
Actually, does have enough HP to heal, and you should heal here
okay.
because the yeah, there we go. That will give you full soul here.
Right, so CG2 Shade Skip. To perform the CG2 Shade Skip,
Yes.
which CG2 usually requires wings to get to, you have to die in the CG1 arena, lock your shade out of the arena, complete CG1, and pogo your shade.
Oh yeah, that makes it sound way easier than it is, especially because off that shade pogo, if you die in CG2, your shade's up there. One, all your money's up
Yeah,
there, and you cannot get it back. And two, if you fireball the wrong direction during the CG fight, like CG1, it kills your shade and you have to die all over again. So it's so high risk, but the
yes.
execution does mean you can skip wings for it. And that's the only way to skip wings for it.
It is pretty consistent if you practice it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm pretty consistent with the skip itself. I'm just not consistent with CG2, so there is
Mm.
some tech where you can bench without your shade if you're
Yes.
scared. And Wand is doing early turns. Wow.
I did this 2 days ago. I lost 9-2 in a lockout versus Chum.
Whoa.
Not my best showing, but my next one I'm beating him,
It
so it doesn't
was
matter.
Tebel's Tyrant.
Oh, it was Tevil's Tyrant. True ending Blue Lake Shadeskit is Tevil's, correct? I
Yep.
feel like I'm forgetting a B in there.
Oh, the way Python said it is just yeah. Yeah. It's actually Tebls,
Ooh.
but it's pronounced like that.
Well, here's something interesting. I think that this board I'm on might be a lockout board. Because I can see in Cade's view right here of the board on the left that Gory has also marched kings and queens, but it's not showing up on the board. So
Oh.
that could be an issue. Restream issue. It won't matter to them. Oh, it's fixed. I blinked.
Alpha marked it.
Love you, Alpha. Okay. Wand's still deep in Tyrant fight. Max HP. Looking pretty good here. I think they know that they can kind of push the damage here. Ooh, I think very close. Maybe 1, 2 more fireballs for Wand. Cade getting Great Slash. Gory getting Shade Soul, probably? Yes, kill 2 Soul Warriors also on the board. Maybe Gory's looking at row 1. And Wand will mark their first goal as Soul Tyrant. Love that.
Iconic, honestly.
Yeah, already at 400 Essence. And they skipped 0, so they don't need a ton more to get to Dreamgate, honestly. Gory's gonna have a
Yeah,
ton of
and
damage here between D-Dark and Shade Soul, so maybe Hollow 1's gonna go really quick for them anyways. I'm really liking the routes that runners have chosen here. I know what you mean, Henry. I prepared a playlist of bingo music for Bingy Day. Started somewhere towards the end because I wanted to open with We're Finally Landing by Home. And this is autoplay actually taking over. I'm going to loop back to some of the other music soon after this, but autoplay's been good to us. Hey, thank you for good luck.
by bingo music, do you mean the music that people actually play in bingo arenas?
No, I have a playlist that I used for Tournament 3 that's video game music, and a
I
lot of it
see.
if it's
Oh yeah.
music that we
I
listen to
love
when
the
we play
Celeste
video
music.
games or play Bingy, we're probably listening to Hootie and the Blowfish for 16 hours straight. But I think that's probably more of a me thing, so we're not going to do that. Wand kills the first Soul Warrior on the way out. Another indicator that they are
Wait,
probably going for row 1.
I think the colors are still not quite synced.
Let's see. Yes, Gory, no, kill 2 Soul Warriors is marked down. I think we're good. Yeah, we should be good for now. Yes, if you're looking at whose color is whose, look at the background or like the color of their name, the outline of their name. I chose kind of awkward colors for this. I'm not
Oh,
gonna lie. That's why it's confusing.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, the orange,
I was
blue, and
looking at the
green.
background of the stream.
Yeah, that's why it's a little confusing. I was thinking about switching that up, but I'm not sure how well it'll look with the bright color background. Either way, it's the first event. There'll be jank. Jank's fun. Anyways, Cade on their way to Hornet 2 already with wow, I'm surprised by this play, honestly. We're not gonna get any damage first. They did talk to them at Fountain, I believe. Right? I'm trying to remember what Cade's done. Either way,
Kate
Hornet
didn't
2
go left
is
side city, so yes.
okay. Perfect.
I'm struggling to find what his lines are here.
Yeah, me too. I mean, Hornet 2 is going to be required for most things. Sharp Shadow, Abyss Shriek, Shade Cloak are all kind of really important goals on this board. Hornet at City of Tears, Harris. There's 4 different goals this has synergy with. Why we're pushing it now? I guess maybe we're going to go get Abyss Shriek. Because Cade was the one who got Wraiths at the beginning.
That's true.
Whose colors whose? Alright, I'm going to fix this. I'm going to change the background colors.
I do find it a bit dubious because, I mean, Kate isn't saving grubs. Didn't do early dive for D-Dark or Fluke Nest.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
I will say, I don't want to curse anything, and I know we'll see him because this is Hollow Knight and this game's hard. We've had 0 unintentional deaths so far. None.
Yeah.
Alright, so it looks like... Man, Gory, what are your lines? Let's see. My question is, was Shade Soul part of a line or just part of 2 Soul Warriors?
It could be part of Two Soul Warriors. No.
I bet...
Well,
I would bet that Gory's line is row 1, column 5, row 4, is my guess. Well, here we are saving grubs and...
oh, it can't be,
entering
yeah.
Quest. So...
Gory already has 12 grubs.
Yeah, then they're probably going for row 2 then. Interesting that they didn't do CG2 Shadeskip then. I don't see them getting wings here.
Surely they're doing column 4 for Wings Lostkin.
Mm-hmm. Oh, here we go. Wand, already in the worst area in the game. Fluke Nest.
Fluke Nest! My favorite area.
Waterway, sorry. On their way to Fluke Nest, the item. Alright, did they collect? They did not collect Abyss Shriek yet, but with Shaman Stone and, actually, this is Juan, not Cade. This could be tough, guys. Played well
No
so
Shaman.
far.
Oh, they do have Shaman.
Yeah, they have Shaman. I got them confused with Cade. Wow, perfect.
Oh, they're doing just fine.
You really can't do it any better. These guys don't even matter. It doesn't matter if you take damage afterwards, because we're just gonna warp. We also have the bench warp mod on.
Well,
Though it is on warp only for bingo. You can't
I
just
have
warp down the
died to the
bench.
remaining flukes after killing Fluke Marm before picking up Fluke Nest before.
Oh, I have too. It's a horrible, truly terrible, the worst feeling, actually. I hate that boss.
Dark Nest!
Dark Nest indeed makes its first appearance. And then we have Not So Dark Nest for Cade. On their way to Nosk. Or they want the grub, probably. Yeah.
Nosk for Pale Ore is synergy. I don't think anyone's doing that, but
If I had Shriek, I'd consider it. Because Shriek will melt Nosk. Gory
yo, Hollow
actually...
one for Pale Ore synergy?
Gory taking a couple hits to Galeon here. But they actually probably should have used D-Dark while they were in that corner there. But Galeon goes down. And another mark for Gory, who's starting to get a bit of a lead here. They're playing with a little bit of sauce.
Cade
Okay.
is also heading to Galeon, getting the lifeblood.
I like getting the lifeblood if you're going to stick around. And I don't know if Cade has Tramp Pass yet, so it's interesting.
I don't think so.
Wand is taking quite a long route here, but is very close to having everything they need to just start shotgunning goals. They don't even have C-Dash yet. But once they do, they have already fought Hornet 2. They can go get Shade Cloak, Abyss Shriek. They can go do a lot. That is very true, Alpha.
Cade forgot he has race. Common mistake.
Yes. Unfortunately, a very
Happens to
common
everyone.
mistake. Happens to... Oh, Wand! Okay. Underplat,
Ooh.
sick guys.
Oh! Oh! Okay.
Alright, Gory. I'm still confused on your lines. Give me some wisdom. Alright, Nail 3's on it. Wait, is it, or is this just the grub? It's 15 grubs for Gory now. Tracked with the Bingo UI mod, which is very useful. And we will get the Pale Ore, which means Nail 3 is on Gory's line, so probably column 5.
Hmm.
You know, if we're
I
going
guess
to
we
do
can see
column
if Gory
5...
goes for wings.
Wait a minute. Are Gory's lines not just top left, bottom right, row 1, column 5? Wait, then why did we fight Galeon?
Gory is going for wings, so I think it's column 4.
That's interesting. I'm not sure Gory chose the best line here, but Gory thinks this is a blackout board. Unlikely, but Gory is marking quite a few goals, so. Wand doing the C-dash movement through the dark room in peak. This is what I do. I prefer it because,
I mean,
I don't know, it feels kind of free.
no. I
Gory will
prefer
grab
the
a key,
C-dash
too.
less, which is... Oh.
What could we possibly use a key for?
Safety.
I
Feels
guess...
comfy.
I guess. I mean, I guess they probably have a lead on what they're doing anyways. But I think we skip that here. This is a competitive
So
game.
Gory has marked a lot of goals, but I mean, Shade Soul and Queen's Kings are both reasonable goals to mark outside of your lines.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, try and find the grub for Wand. No? Right. Wand is not the one getting grubs.
Cade doing an expert job at the lighthouse climb. Can tank a hit, but I don't think they will. This is exactly how you play this with no wings. Clean! And now they will mark Shade Cloak. I guess they'll grab a Bishriek on their way out. Makes sense. It's 2 ghouls.
You know, I actually like what Gory's doing because it completely skips any abyss, and Wings just synergizes really well with Dreamgate.
You know, that's fair, actually. Lostkin is a great way to get that last essence you need for Dreamgate with everything else on the board.
Yeah,
Not a...
Galeon, Soul Tyrant Lostkin is actually exactly 900 essence.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Oh, wow. Is it row 1? Row 1's not an actual goal, then? We're skipping Kala 1? I guess that makes sense for Yuri. Explains why we haven't done 0. Among other reasons. Wand just going over here to get a grub, I'm assuming? Yep.
Hmm.
And that is grub number 2. Not all grubs or grub counts were created evenly. Shade Cloak into a Bishriek. Cade marks 2 goals. Now I'm curious where they go. Gory is going to have all the essence they need for Dreamgate here. Which means they need CG2 and Great Slash. And they will be the first person to complete a line. Very likely. Oh, big fall there for Cade in the Abyss Climb.
Ooh.
Monarch Wings obtained for Gory. As is, I almost said tradition, as is the strat, you collect it after Lostkin, so you don't have to run back as far to activate the fight. Because, I mean, you don't need Wings for Lostkin. It's not terribly hard.
It does help me.
It's
I've seen
helpful.
people forget to pick up Wings after.
How much money do they get for completing a line? That's a good question. None. But they do get a lot of Bingy spirit that, like... How do I describe this? Ah.
You just gotta be there.
You just gotta be there. I like that.
You get money if you complete enough nines in the tournament.
We will, I think, count row 4 completions over the course of the day. That just makes sense to me. Every time row 4 gets completed, we will write it down, and we'll have a final night, or count at the end of the day. Row 4, another meme from Hollow Knight lockout tournaments. Wand on the way to Hornet 2. Gory has collected Dreamgate. Oh, okay. So for Gory, it's column 5, row 2, column 4. I am now confident in their lines. And oh, wow. Everybody get excited. Can we get a shroom pog in chat? We're in Hive! First match of the day, and we're already in Hive. Love to see it.
Love Hive. Add Scotty BBB. Did Gory get this Crossroads Spike Grub already?
That's a good question. I'm not sure. Wand on 1 HP and Hornet 2 fight. Oh! A very risky strat to try and get above her there. A D-Dark would have saved the life, but it was just slightly too late, and Wand has to run back.
Yeah. Jumping is usually just risky because you can't control when you land.
I just hate jumping in the Hornet 2 fight because anytime she wants to do anything, she's probably just gonna jump into you and murder you. I hate being in the air for that fight. Blame OJ? Yeah, that's fair. Actually, I did say no one had died yet. I did also say it would happen. Wand going for... Whew, almost hits ACN. ACN standing for all charm notches, which is the name of that asset skip since it's required for the all charm notches route, at least the quick one. I don't usually see a lot of Abyss Shriek Hive Knight, but I'm enjoying what I'm seeing. Did anyone see, did Wand hit ACN on the way there?
I'm
Oh,
pretty sure they did.
and they hit it again.
Yes.
Really technical,
Well,
tough
don't
trick.
okay.
They'd already made it across.
Oh, I think I'm watching the Twitch stream.
Oh, wait, hold up. This is an easy fix. Watch my virtual cam MVC, and you'll be watching in real time. I didn't realize you
Oh.
weren't.
Did you
Oh
just
no.
turn it on?
Cade fireballs instead of Abyss Shrieking. Kind of traps him, but Shade Cloak taking a little bit of damage, but I want to say stabilizing. We're going to stabilize, right? Yep, perfect. Take one heal. And Hive Knight goes down.
Nice.
Wand benching. I like this play.
Good call.
Meanwhile, though, in this time, Goria's gotten Great Slash, is about to get Stagnest Vessel Fragment. All they'll need to win will be Fluke Nest, Nail 3, CG2, and 20 grubs, and they will have officially won this 3-line.
Has Gory sold to them? Hmm,
It's a good question. I'm not sure.
surely, right?
If not, or if they have, then they can still probably just grab this idol here, but they'll Dreamgate instead.
Right. Well, grub money exists.
Okay, Wand 1 HP again in this
CG2
Hornet fight,
is...
but they've done a much
Oh.
better job mixing in D-Darks, so she's pretty low here. Wand playing very aggressively, right on the outside of those hitboxes, but effective. Is this Gory's last grub? One more. Is that one more or two more grubs for Gory? It's a little small for me. Alright. Cade is actually also very close. 1, 2, 3 goals away from winning. Cade might snipe this. This is going to be tight. Cade only needs grubs, Fluke Nest, and Trampass, and they will have completed 3 goals. Oh, I apologize. Shade Soul as well.
Okay.
4 goals. It's 4 goals to 4 goals. Wand definitely behind the other two, but I've liked this route. Both of them very close. I mean, it's a long, weird board, but I gotta compliment Alpha for, like, picking this one. I like it a lot. It's made for some really interesting routes.
It's kind of absurd that people can do this in under an hour.
So just a reminder, by the way, yes, Outer Wilds music, best game ever made. I know I'm saying that on HK9Y, and I shouldn't. However, it's my favorite game ever made, so. Hollow Knight's up there, I promise. I love this game, too. But, I will remind you all that directly after this, we have 1v1 lockout between Kron and Kara, which is starting to become kind of the match of the ages here. Alright, Gory
We have
needs...
3 lockouts between Kron and Kara.
Oh, wait, do we have 3?
Yeah. So first they're gonna play the 1v1 lockouts,
And then the
then
2 hand brains.
I'm gonna bring Kron and Shadow is bringing Kara. Then Kron and Kara are bringing uh I believe
Gob.
Axel and Gob,
Yep,
yeah,
that's correct.
respectively.
Yes. Okay, let's lock in and see who wins this. Gory's
One needs
slowest
more
goal
soul.
is definitely Fluke Nest here. They're going to grab this ore, and then
Whoa.
I'm not sure that's enough. They might need one more.
Some nice movement.
Oh no, they don't. This is the last ore Gory needs.
Yeah. I am a bit confused about why Kate chose to get Shade so last. I think it.
That is a good question. It definitely would have sped up some of this process, but there's definitely a good reason. So I'm trying to figure out what specifically we were doing down here for Cade.
That's a good question as well.
Why are we in Beast Den? Oh no, and a rough death for Cade.
Oh,
Beast Den is the most punishing place in the game for me.
were we talking to Hornet?
I guess that Cade was looking for row 4.
That could be why he didn't get Shade so.
I guess. I still think I like the other lines better. Well, I guess Cade doesn't
Yeah.
have dive, so no I don't.
Oh shoot, yeah.
But I guess with Abyss Shriek, it's not overly long. It's pretty much the same between row 4 and top left, bottom right for me. Hey, row 4. Okay, Gory on their way to Fluke Nest. Setting Dreamgate, even remembering. Oh, they will collect Nail 3
Selling?
first. Oh, this is going to be
Oh,
perfect.
right.
Gory is going to get Nail 3 on the way down, grab the Waterways Breakable Wall grub to get 20, and then get Fluke Nest to win the game. That's all Gory needs to do.
That's really good endgame routing.
No, I'm very impressed by this from Gory. I probably would have taken bottom left, top right instead of top left, bottom right, but wait a minute. Gory didn't even take that. Doesn't matter. Okay. Gory Dream Gates.
Yeah, I like gory lines.
Mm-hmm. Me too. Here we go. And then the grub on the breakable wall. Gory, all or nothing, needs to... Well, not all or nothing. Gory needs to kill Fluke Nest, and this will be over, effectively. I think we will let the
Gory
other two
benches.
finish if they'd like.
Oh, okay.
Well-timed up slash. Two of them.
Spike grub strats.
This is kind of crazy with Nail 3.
Oh, did one miss the breakable? Oh,
Alright, Gory. With Shade Soul Nail 3, this is already over. Alright! GG's everyone to Gory,
GG.
who has won the first event of the day. I believe the others are going to continue going. Especially
Yes.
Cade, who just needs Nail 3 and 20 grubs, and they're done as well. Very close. GG's. Wow, we got a lot of people in here today. Alyssa! Hi, Alyssa. Just saw you. GG. Alright, so Wand. What are we looking for, Wand? Row 1, column 5. What's your last one? Interesting. Cade is on their way to... I mean, it's either nail 3 or 20 grubs. I guess this is a grub route. You see, what Gory did with those 20 grubs is something I simply can't do. I am
This is
not...
Grubfather Geo?
No, that's just grub 14. So we're just doing grub 1 into probably spike grub, waterway grub. Or acer grub over here to the left.
I guess Cade has relics.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they shouldn't have any need for money. Oh, we're going down here. We forgot the grub. Oh, is this doable backwards?
Oh.
Yes, so. 15, and Wand is making their way towards wings. One moment. Give me 1 second while I communicate.
Oh, Cade is heading towards Spring Pass grubs, which are a very good source of grubs. They're all kind of concentrated, well, except for the guarded one on the lower side of Spring Pass, so it's pretty easily accessible from Fog Canyon.
Mm-hmm. What do they need? They need 3 or 4 more grubs. There's 2
4,
directly to the
I
right
wanna say?
here.
They did skip the mossy grub. Also the journal, so should be really rich. Oh.
Alright. Well, I'm taking another fall here. Alright, Cade, where are your last grubs? Now, Wand's played super impressively. I think they just chose a slightly awkward route. They've hit a bunch of crazy skips. They've played fast. Guarded grub here. Forgot about him.
Yeah, it's true that both Gory and Kadasek have more experience with Bingy, where like you can be really fast mechanically, and you just kind of need to get familiar with routing at that point. Which one has played a lot of Bingy, but one really likes Blackout,
Likes
and
Blackout.
it's
Okay.
just
That explains a
yes.
lot, actually, about their playstyle. No, like they got all the stuff they needed for basically every goal and then started accomplishing goals. Which
Yeah.
a lot of the time is exactly how you want to do it for a Blackout. For 3-line, you have to be slightly more optimal, probably. But
Oh,
even then, I don't know what
they're
lines they
really
chose
good
in the
at
first place.
Blackout.
Oh, I believe you. I gotta get to
And
know
they're
more
playing a
people.
Blackout later today.
Yes, that's event 8, 9? Somewhere in there.
So is Kadasek. Both Blackout enjoyers.
I am a Wraiths enjoyer. Or Shriek, rather. And that's 20 grubs. All that remains is for Cade to simply mark Nail 3, and they will finish second. A good run. They both played well. Well, all 3. All right. Switch up the music here, shall we? Go with a
Wand
little
gets the
Undertale.
Transdash.
I also agree that watching bingo is more exciting than races, especially lockout. I mean, you know what? I will save this for when it's lockout time because I'm gonna reiterate all of this in 10 seconds for the next game. Lockout's amazing. It is my favorite way to play this game,
I'm
especially in
not
a
coming the
competitive
next
format.
lockout game, but the lockout is so amazing.
I actually
Please stay
don't.
for the lockout. It's
Stay
it's
for
the
the
best
whole
format to
stream.
watch.
It is the best format to watch. It's tense. It's exciting. It's tough to think through. A lot of information to process, especially at the beginning, but it's woof. Is it good? And I will reiterate, because now's the time. First off, GG Cade. Now also done.
Gory and Kate are both down to be dragged into VC, by the way.
Perfect.
So we can start the post-game interviews
Good thing.
during the game.
Hey, welcome in, Cade and Gory.
Hello.
GG Gory
Hello.
for finishing first. GG Cade for finishing second. How do you feel about this board?
Definitely
It's long.
interesting. Yeah, it's a long board. Every line has
Yeah, but it
something
is.
that isn't that great on it.
I mean, I think we had 3 runners choose 3 completely different sets of lines, so it's pretty exciting.
This feels like a spling board.
Wand,
Actually
1 HP
does.
club. All right. Sorry, I'm very distracted by Wand. Can someone find out if Wand wants to be dragged in as well, by the way? I appreciate it.
One said they can DNF, so we start the lockout on time.
All right. I mean, we can still get them into the post game then whenever they're ready.
Yeah,
Yeah.
currently trying to find that out on Alpha Sport.
Either way, wow. So you completely managed to avoid Abyss, Gory.
Yeah, I kind of was like either Abyss or Dreamgate is like required on this, or Kalo, but Kalo sucks.
Kalo does suck, though. To be fair,
And I
you had Nail 3, D Dark, and Shade Soul.
And
You
Shade Soul.
probably would have cooked it.
That's true. Although I think if you had Kalo, you might avoid some of the damage, or maybe not. You'd actually get all the same damage. But no, I liked Dreamgate because there was just natural essence on the lines. Soul Tyrant, Galeon, and then you got 400 from Lost Kin. That just worked out pretty well.
Yeah, the essence worked perfect for Dreamgate. I was impressed by that. I either did the math wrong or just didn't try to do the math. Okay. Kate, how'd you like your Abyss route?
It was fine, but I didn't get enough grubs on the way, so I had to do a lot of them at the end.
Yeah, save 20 grubs is
That's like the only thing I didn't know.
a tough goal. I can't do it. Wand, what were your lines, by the way? I was curious.
Yeah, I was going for... Actually, I can't see the board super well. I was going for row 1, row 2, and column 4.
Okay.
And then realized halfway through that if I'm... that... I don't remember my exact train of thought, but I thought it would be better to swap to column 2, column 5, and row 1.
Column 2, column 5, row 1, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
It
I think just because
a great line of thoughts.
What did you think about early grubs? Did you have a plan for grubs, or because
I did have a plan for grubs and then completely forgot to follow through with that. So that's why I moved away from column 2.
That's why it's
row
the
2.
okay,
Sorry.
yeah, makes sense.
All right. Well, I think with the amount of other. Okay, sorry. With the amount of events coming up, we're probably gonna wrap this up here. But GG's everyone. Great match. Cool board, Alpha.
Yeah, GG's.
GG's. Thanks for 3-line.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
fun.
and thanks Alpha for making the board. I
Mhm.
like 3-line.
Yeah.
Bingy.
All
Say
right.
Bingy.
So we are going
Thanks for
to.
being-
Give me 1 second here.
Lockout.
We are going to prepare the first lockout of the day for everybody. Yes, you should be excited. All right. With that, then, any last words from anybody before we move on?
GG Loskin.
Bang, GG Lostkin. All right. With that, then, I'll see you guys at lockout. I'll be right back.
Good luck, out.
No, turn off studio mode. All right, everybody. We are just about ready to start. We're doing our intro. Poor Alpha came in to check on us right then and there.
That is some unfortunate timing. I am Masso. You already know OJ from the last event.
The last event, yeah, I was there. No big deal. So, doing a couple
OJ,
small
as
adjustments.
a vanilla lockout lover,
That's me.
what are your initial thoughts on seeing this board?
I have not read it at all, but will. I see Shade Soul middle square, and I know everyone's just salivating for that. The first thing I need to check is row 4, and wow, oh my god, this is the worst row 4 I've ever seen.
It's a very dive-heavy row 4.
Okay, and I think we're set. Alpha is going to count down our runners here, and I will give you all a quick introduction to the world of Lockout. Lockout means only one person can do any given goal. So if I were to mark Shade Soul right here, neither of them can now mark Shade Soul.
Yep.
So in order to win in Lockout, you can either get majority of, or you can either get any row or column, diagonal, all of them count. If you get 5 in a row, you win automatically. You can also win by blocking the all possible bingos for your opponents. So if you do that and then you get 13 goals, then you also automatically win. But if you have 13 goals and you've not blocked all possible bingos for your opponent, you've not won.
Yes. So it is first 2 row, column, or diagonal wins. If that is not possible for either player, majority wins.
Yes. So, this is where it gets technical, because this is why I love Lockout so much. You're not just playing Hollow Knight and playing bingo, you're playing your opponent. Like, compared to other race formats, which I love, and we'll see more of them, and I will watch every single run that happens tomorrow and Saturday, but you're just playing your opponent so much more. It's more psychological, and you're reacting to stuff your opponent's doing, which is something I really like about it. It makes it feel more like a proper 1v1 rather than just a test of speed, which, again, is awesome, and I'm all about the test of speed. But here is where I just... How do I put this? This is where my love is. So,
yeah, you're playing your opponent just as much as you're playing the game.
Exactly. That is exactly the words I was trying to find. Test your brain. Exactly, Alyssa. And I'm sorry, we will get into evil Alyssa. I had a lot of stuff to do beforehand. So, let's take a look at some Dreamnail, as per usual. Anything of Dreamnail, let's mark it. Alright, Math Pins requires Dreamnail. Failed Champion.
0 does.
0, I missed that. 4 Dream Trees.
Marmu.
Oh, no, I hate Marmu. No one's doing it, surely. Decent amount. We actually got 3 Dreamnail in this row right here. Or the column 2. Which, these 2 things are also very quick goals. Interact with 5 corn for locations is often rushed. Vengefy King, Massive Moss Charger, you can kind of do any time after, even before you get Claw, though I wouldn't recommend it. Alright. And now we've seen Dreamnail. Let's take a look at Dive. What do we got for Dive goals? None. 3.
The dive goals all live in row 4.
Oh no. That means there's a sneaky way to do it. It's really hard to get these dive goals and then also somehow get Dreamgate. By the way, no real differences in route so far. I doubt either will kill False Knight, both will skip. And they are very synced. I'm not surprised. Best bingo category right here. You are correct, objectively, in my eyes. But we have so many other ones that you guys haven't seen. I'm so excited to show you.
Yeah, this isn't surprising seeing this. We are almost certainly not going to see an early dive because going through Soul Sanctum, getting dive, and then leaving Soul Sanctum is really slow.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. It's really very, very rare that dive works out early game for bingo. The problem tends to less be there's dive goal stuff you can only get with dive and whatnot. But the problem is once you get in there and you get something like Soul Master and it marks, you can't like withhold a goal. Your opponent knows that you just killed Soul Master and you have to do the whole escape. You just gave them 3 or 4 minutes to do anything they want in the entire game and they know it. And that is so dangerous.
Yes.
And I have to agree with you. I think right now, this is definitely the goal of the game. Interact with 5 corner for locations, perfectly bisects this spot with 3 Dream Nail and this spot with 3 Dive. So if you get one of those and that, suddenly you're one off from a bingo.
Also worth noting that I think BLTR could be a sneaky diagonal option with all of the grubs and Shade Soul are not too difficult. And that leaves Kalozo, which
Yes, alas, is annoying
which
as
is
hell.
slow. But forcing your opponent to do that allows you to do a lot of other faster goals.
That's exactly the point I was about to make with Dreamgate, or mainly Dreamgate, is if you were to get all of these or threaten this with dive, threaten one of these goals with dive, you're basically like forcing your opponent to do Dreamgate, which is not great on this board. I guess you have failed Champion and Zero and Marmu, but 1, you never want to go to Marmu because that's the worst place on the planet. And 2, it's still a huge time sink for 1 goal. Runners are very close. Love that. Kara and Kron have played many times before, in tournament, in show matches. It's just always a great time. These are 2 top runners. Kara is one of few people who has played in every single lockout tournament we've ever had. All 3. I believe Kara got 4th in the first tournament, losing to Mr. Sir. Shout out to Mr. Sir. Second tournament, Kara got 2nd place. And in the third, I cannot remember.
All right, let's see. It looks like neither player is going to take this green path bench.
Oh, yeah.
Which is that's what I think you would do if you wanted to get VFK MMC quickly.
That's fair. Yeah, that's another one where you've just told your opponent, hey, I'm not getting Claw right now. And then they can do whatever they want. So it's just so dangerous to go for early game. You probably want it after Queen's Station.
Yeah.
And
when it comes to marking goal, you want to mark them before your opponent, obviously. But the best time to mark it is right before your opponent is about to.
Very
because
true.
They don't have that knowledge.
Exactly. If you can put it off to the last second, you can't like withhold a mark or anything. But if you do it right before them, they've wasted so much time on that goal and get nothing out of it. It's the perfect opportunity.
Yeah, and even if you don't snipe them, there's that uncertainty in routing that it's like, okay, there's this option that I want to keep open, and then I don't want to do this option anymore, and that's just more time spent processing, maybe slightly less optimal movement, and maybe doing a few things that are no longer helpful.
Both will be saving Zoe here. No surprise, Zoe is on the board. And
yeah.
I find it very interesting that Kron missed the second fireball skip and then immediately caught up because Kara struggled with the first Moss Knight kill and Kron got the double hit. And now we're practically synced again. Kara actually opting for the grub here. I like this.
Yeah.
I really like VFK, Geo, plus this Moss Knight and the grub. It's just, it ends up real tight. And then you never have to come back over here.
Yeah, and Kron is also getting this grub. Is going to have a little bit more money going into the post dash segment.
Mm-hmm. Not very far behind, all things considered. I think I definitely take 10 seconds behind arriving at Hornet plus 200 Geo or whatever. Not even. 190. 180.
Yeah,
I
Moss
still take
Knights
it.
is like 170.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Cloak for Kara, clean Hornet 2. Hornet 1.
Yes, because we definitely fight Hornet 2 before Hornet 1 in vanilla. I know I'm primarily a rando player, but my brain isn't that rando poisoned yet.
Mine, once upon a time, it absolutely was, but then Bingo took over. This is my life now. Everyone join the Bingo Discord server. Again, we do so many different things. We will be hosting another tournament eventually. I don't know when. But there will be another tournament. And that will mainly be hosted through the Bingo server. So if you want to join, you want to watch, you want to play all these game modes, you want to meet all the cool people who you've seen on screen so far, join the server.
Okay, so I want to point out, Kara got Leggear Bench, Kron skipped it.
Ooh.
So we're going to see a bit of routing divergence here.
That definitely gives Kara a big priority on VFK plus MMC.
Yes, if Kara wants to do the lower green path goals, which would be VFK, MMC, and green path fungal grubs, that's a very good way to set it up.
Mm-hmm. There is a good chance, though. I wouldn't be surprised if Kron is also heading over that way just through lever route.
Yeah, that makes
Clean
sense.
Epogo. It's probably better because of the Dream Tree. Another clean Epogo. Showcasing two variants I've never hit one time because they're too hard for me.
That's relatable. 3 Fireball, my beloved.
True. Yeah, I definitely like lever route for this one. It's pretty hard to find a reason not to. Let's see where Kara goes. Dashmaster, is that on the board?
Dashmaster is not on the board, but Bretta's Diary is.
Ah, correct. Good call. An excuse to get Dashmaster is what that is.
Yes, it is.
I'm not sure how much I love it with the importance of 5 corner for locations of VFK, MMC, which are to the left. I'd probably skip Bretta and go get those first. Kron is going lever route. That's what I expect from Kron, yeah.
Yeah. And it makes sense. Kron's already got plenty of Geo, so the extra 90 that you get from fighting the Shurmal Ogres doesn't really matter that much.
That was a really tight dash to avoid going into the enemy there for Kron. Sorry.
Yeah, that 90 Geo will help Kara immensely.
All right. I wonder if Kara
now, correct
goes
me
for the
if I'm
from
wrong.
the top. Yeah, go ahead.
Kara did not get the fungal center grub, correct?
She did not.
Did Kara get that pre-claw?
No, she skipped it. It's very interesting. I definitely like Kron's route here better. Effectively, Kara just traded 1 goal here for 2. Now, she has no way of knowing that she's ahead right now. Especially after her... She hasn't had perfect movement, but clearly neither does Kron.
Yeah, I would say that, like, even if you wanted this Geo, which in Kara's shoes, I can understand why, you just do Shroomals first before getting Claw.
Mm-hmm. There's just...
Yeah.
Well, let's see.
All right, let's see what Kron is going to do.
Oh, not via VFK Massive Moss Charger. Did anyone check to see if Kron got the corner for location? I'm assuming he did.
I don't remember seeing it.
Mm-hmm. And that's fair, Alyssa.
Yeah.
I was assuming they go for Mossy, and again, they both
Yeah.
skip, which is fair.
Yeah, Chad is telling me that neither player got the corner for location. Kara getting Bretta's diary
More
on the way
importantly,
to Well Seal.
First Blood. You did just tell your opponent. Huh? You didn't
I
really
mean, that doesn't tell
that
your
much.
opponent that much.
No, it doesn't. It just says I have dash mastery, and then
Yeah.
I went this way. You don't really know too much about whether or not they actually went and benched at leg eater or not.
Yeah, and it doesn't really tell you whether or not they got that center grub.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can get that center grub before getting claw.
Tells
it
Kron
does
he
tell
can win to C dash.
Kron is slightly ahead in that regards, but not by all that much.
Yeah, it's 15, 20 seconds.
I mean, getting Bretta and Dashmaster is quite a bit longer than that.
Yeah, I'm just looking at like how far behind physically Kara is. Just clearing out Gruzmother. I think 15, 20 seconds to maybe 30. Bretta's about a minute, true. And a clean shade skip.
Yep.
For those
now,
of you who
are we
are
going to see an early dream nail here? I would be surprised if we did.
I doubt it, honestly. I didn't like any of the real dream nail goals other than this kind of.
Yeah, you could do something very interesting by putting pressure on C2.
Mm-hmm. I did just somehow now notice that we have Marmu and Queen's Garden stag synergy, which makes it twice as good, literally.
We do have those, but they're not on the same line. They're not really on close lines.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Kara is skipping Dream Nail. Kron is getting it.
Interesting. What does Kron want to do? It's good for corner for locations.
It's good for corner for locations. And again, it could be that pressure on C2.
True. Can also grab 0 right away. Bang, a goal.
I mean, if you're going to put that pressure on, I don't know that you want to telegraph to your opponent that you have Dream Nail.
Yeah, I guess that's the question. You either immediately want to tell them that you have Dream Nail, so that they try and deal with it and go out of their way and whatnot. But I don't think that's a good board for this because these are two very simple, quick goals.
Yeah.
Or
I think
you
the
hang on to
moment
it.
that, like, if Kara learns that Kron has Dream Nail, Kara's going to try to get one of those two goals to block off C2.
Kara's probably going to have a big lead here to Shade Soul. I think that's probably the next goal mark. It could be Cyclone Slash. It could be BFK MMC. It could be 5 corner for locations. There are a lot that it could be. Either way, Kara's probably going to realize that Kron had lost some time somewhere when she marks a goal before he does.
Yeah.
Unless, okay. Well, I guess let's tell him you have 0 then.
Yeah. Right, let's see how Kara reacts to this 0 mark.
My guess is she will keep going to the left. Sorry. But, yeah, I mean, this is really, Lockout especially is a huge information game.
Yes. Yeah, if you're going to tell your opponent that you have Dream Nail, you absolutely need to get those column 2 goals done.
Yeah, for sure. And a clean left side Raptors for Kara. A little awkward enemy positioning here means that she can't get up straight away.
Yeah.
as Kron is grabbing any percent journal. All right. Now I'm excited. Kara has so many options. You can afford to like go grab Cyclone Slash or something and then go do Crystal Heart. And I think she probably knows she could do something like that too. Go grab 1 gold and then continue progression.
Kron interacting with the King Stag doesn't have the Geo for it.
Kara will stay on track though, probably. Or we C-dash and left. C-dash left. Get a goal. Goal, 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 goal. Oh yeah, Lantern.
Yeah, we kind of need that.
Yeah, a little bit. It's fair. Fine. Alright, straight to peak it will be then for Kara. I definitely feel like you could have capitalized more off of 0. Make it a 2-1
It's definitely
lead.
interesting to see this lack of urgency.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen progression win time and time again. Progression is a really good thing, always. It's just in a position like this where you can continue progression. Well, nah, I'm overthinking it.
Yeah, and that is definitely a bit of a difference between vanilla lockout and rando lockout. Is that in vanilla, you know where your progression is going to be. Rando, you don't.
Oh, yeah.
So, getting progression is generally faster and just better in vanilla.
I remember, God, I think I started doing bingo because I was watching Elden Ring, like the stuff Domo does. Captain Domo streams bingo brawlers or whatever. And I went to check it out for Hollow Knight, and I was kind of shocked to see there was no vanilla bingo community almost at all. Almost nobody played it at the time when I was first started. And I think it's just such an amazing game mode. There's so much nuance to everything.
Alright, Kara getting that corner for interaction makes sense. It's right on the way. And we did see it. That is interaction number 2.
Oh, perfect. Good shout. I wasn't paying attention. Getting Shopkeeper's Key, of course, for Shade Soul, likely.
Okay, here's Kron going for the FK MMC.
Yep. And oh, actually, we're gonna go bank first, which is fair. We got plenty of money for it.
Yeah, we've got plenty of money for it, and it is on the way.
Yeah, if Kron gets these 3 goals, he's really behind on progression, I guess. But I mean, it gives you a decent buffer to go get it while your opponent does what they want.
Yeah.
I hate playing from the backseat like Kron is, but in his scenario, this is what I do. Here are the quick goals that I can get in 1 second. Just bang out like these 4 goals, and then go do progression.
Like, I don't even know. I don't even think I worry about Cyclone Slash here. I think you just get VFK MMC, get the 5 corner for locations, and Kara knows that Kron has Dream Nail. So that'll create that pressure.
The only reason I throw Cyclone Slash in is because it has synergy with a corner for location.
That's true, but getting the Cyclone, especially without Crystal Heart, is pretty slow.
Very true. Oh, yeah, throwback to when I was calling for Kara to C-dash left to, what is it? Cyclone Slash?
The Cyclone Slash without Crystal Heart? Yeah.
Kron
and Kara is
snipes. Wow. 2-2. 2-2 with what I have to say is a fairly sizable lead for Kara. Kron still hasn't even fought Lantern.
Yep, Kara's just leaving. Notices that MMC mark.
Slightly late, honestly, but we'll see how.
Look, we're
Kara fires back.
we're not necessarily known as being able to count. It's okay.
Me, absolutely not. But now if you're Kara, there is something you really need to worry about, which is this. This is exactly what we talked about earlier. Your opponent telegraphed that they have Dreamnail with 0. These 3 are Dreamnail goals. Interact with 5 corner for locations can be marked basically any second. So now you have to start worrying about column 2 slightly a little bit.
Yeah, and given that Kara left Crystal Peak already after getting C Dash, going out of the way to get Dreamnail is going to feel pretty bad.
Mm-hmm.
C5 is not good for Kara to push, I think, because you need Dive for it, you need Dreamnail for it,
And you have to go to Hive.
you need Trampass for it. It's a lot of very slow stuff.
No, column 5's not a great spot. I don't know what Kara wants to do because I'm sure she's somewhat mad at Alpha for what this row 4 looks like.
Oh, yeah.
All right, 6 grubs for Kron. And he is also going to go get C-Dash now. So now's the time, Kara. This is what you are made for. Your opponent can do nothing. How will we punish? Intentionally preppable. All right. Kron could be getting the grubs for all grubs, Crossroads, plus Fog Canyon. The top right is my guess. It's on the way, so probably just grabbing it. Kara looks like she's actually going to lock in that goal pretty soon here.
Yeah.
As far as punishments go, that's a good one. Being able to... Ooh, God Pixel. Clean. Nice work, Kron. But being able to punish a goal that your opponent has already worked on is pretty big. But Kron is also just 1 corner for a location away. Marking that goal. Oh, man. I don't really know who I favor at all in this position still. I think this has been a really good start to a bingo game.
Yeah.
Alright. Is that the last grub? Kara needs 1 more for that grouping, I think. Which, nope, it's marked. Alright, Kara, where to? Deep Nest.
I like this. This is 2 quick corner for locations, gets you to Trampass.
No, we're
And
going to
Kara knows
rush.
Kara knows that she needs 1 more corner for location to get that goal. So is going to grab the one in edge right now, and then we'll grab Deep Nest upper.
Probably. It definitely would have been faster to grab Deep Nest upper first. While you were on your way down.
Well, you only have 4 then. And you're going to get Trampass.
Oh, true.
And
true,
you're going to
true.
be
You wanna get all
leaving. I believe you're going to be leaving via the tram.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's a both people have 4 corner for locations. Need 1 more. Where are we headed? Kron's going to get Elegant Key and will probably grab the corner for location in City. Kara also in City, heading in that direction. I was not paying enough attention as to whether or not she had Elegant Key.
I don't think Kara has Elegant Key. No, Kara can't have Elegant Key. They haven't spent enough Geo for it.
Yeah, that's correct. Good call. Either way, this is going to be fat. Oh, please don't warp. Okay. Whew. It would have been catastrophic if Kara warped to go get Elegant Key and then got beat on both goals.
Yeah. And suddenly we've turned from the pressures we've talked about so far to row 3. Kron is going to have 3 goals and have
Dreamnail
the
for
Dreamnail
map pins.
for map pins.
Yep. Yeah, Kron did a really good job making pressure off this play with his early game. I mean, he only has 3 goals marked right now, but he has like actual line threats with them. Like neither of these things are lines you can just ignore. They're scary.
Yeah. Okay, there's that 5 corner for locations mark.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I wonder if Kara buys Elegant Key before Kron marks this. Actually, getting held up in this room here could potentially help her, if that were the case.
Yeah. Because if Kara spends the Geo on that, that's going to make 8 map pins that much more difficult.
Oh, yeah. Honestly, I think now's the time to go probably Cyclone Slash. It's
I mean,
10
what
seconds.
does Cyclone Slash even do for you right now?
It gets you a goal, and it starts setting up a little bit for this column 3 block. Which isn't that big a deal, I guess, but either way, it's a goal, it's quick. And you can also grab money here if you want from the idol. You can use it for lever skips to get to Spell Twister too. AKA skip Hellroom. That's kind of the only thing it can do, but I don't hate it. Kron, where are we headed, Kron? If he's heading to Deep Nest, this is super scary. Alright, scary time. Pop quiz, do you know what's in Deep Nest, Mesa?
What exactly are we speaking of?
The scary thing.
Not in a vanilla bingo format.
I am worried about Trampas.
That is understandable.
Yep. He still has Geo to spend. He can immediately effectively start pushing by 8 mapkins because he'll have Dream Nail, which gets you the extra 2, and then Trampas gets an extra 1 unlocked, then you can buy them all. And now suddenly all we have to worry about is Nail 3. Kara has to rush it. And
and Kron already has the advantage of having Dream Nail for that Pale Orb.
Yes, and he's in Deep Nest if you wanted Nosk. He is kind of set up for this goal right now. Kara needs to start worrying about it now. Is this potentially Dream Nail then?
And Kara might be worrying about it right now.
Dream Nail's a good pickup. Can't go wrong with it, because it's either going to give you progress on map pins, or it's going to give you progress on Nail 3. Top left, bottom right for Kron.
That is also an option.
Oh my, that is the nastiest line I've seen in a while, actually.
I love it.
Oh, wow. Failed champ for the Essence. Hive Knight with the Trampas. Ugh. That's hard to block.
Yeah, this is a beautiful fork.
Mm-hmm. Feels like chess.
Yep.
I will let you all know, by the way, coming up next, we have our puzzles segment. This is going to be the puzzle boards I mentioned earlier, where we will have 2 casters solving bingo boards meant to be puzzles. I'm sure they'll do a better job explaining it than this, or what I said.
Yeah, Kron getting Galen here. That'll put him up to 300 Essence, which is just enough for the Pale Orb.
Yep. Understood, Alpha. Yeah, Kron is threatening some lines pretty heavily right now.
Yeah.
He kind of just... I want to say just pick one, but it's not that simple anymore. Now that Kara has Dream Nail, she can actually get Failed Champ, like snipe it. She doesn't have a lot of damage, but she could still do it now. It's technically possible.
Yeah. Kara's best chance here is to get the 8 map pins and then to go to Failed Champ.
Probably. The problem is she still needs Trampas for that, and I kind of like failed champ first because you
Oh.
get essence from it too. So
Yeah,
you
you're
use it for
right. I
now 3.
forgot about that. I completely forgot that Kara doesn't have Tram Pass yet.
Mhm.
Yeah, failed champ first is absolutely the better play.
I mean, she has no way of knowing that Kron's all the way over here. This could be a
Yeah.
brutal snipe unless she quits out immediately after Tram Pass. Let's see what Kron does. I have a feeling he's just going to climb immediately and go straight to mat pins. Just put the pressure on. But I also think he needs like 100 more Geo. Could be
For
wrong.
mat pins?
I thought it was 1200 for L8, but I could be wrong.
No, it's not that much.
Uh-oh.
8 mat pins, I believe, is 930.
How does everyone know this? You guys are crazy.
It's also a goal in rando, and I've played too much rando.
Okay, that's a good reason. Kron's going for Hive Knight. Oh, this is actually going to backfire pretty heavily. Well, it depends. It depends. If he goes straight to failed champion, he's going to win. If he gets this Hive Knight clear quick enough. But this is not being a nice hive for him. These bees aren't really baiting the way he wants them to, and he doesn't have wings, so it's going to be slow period.
Yeah.
Seriously, what are these bees doing? I've never seen this. Alright, there we go.
Sometimes they want to cooperate, sometimes they don't. And I didn't see if Kara benched in Deep Nest. I don't think she did, which is huge.
She did not.
Which makes getting it out of Deep Nest considerably faster.
Mm-hmm.
So 8 map pins into failed champ suddenly defuses both of those threats.
Yes, that is... It's kind of just the way out for Kara. I don't see another way she can immediately put on more pressure. Hive Knight also has the added benefit of blocking this line.
Oh, no!
Oh my gosh.
Kron taking a death moments before hitting the transition.
And all his money's over there too.
Yeah.
He can't immediately go pivot to map pins now. And mark that.
Yeah, you have to go back for that.
Oh, this game just got so much more interesting, though. Oh, let this bee actually be nice this time. And they are. I prefer baiting the one up top. I find it so much more consistent.
If it drifts the right way to start off, then it's pretty consistent. If it doesn't, then good luck.
Oh. One hit already, but I don't think we'll have any trouble recovering our Geo. But here go map pins. Now the question is, does Kara see how important failed champ is? The famous Kara match, I hate to bring it up during the first HK9Y ever, but would be Kara Dunn, which if you haven't seen it, is one of the best matches of all time, and is probably the reason Kara will never miss a diagonal again.
Yeah, Kara's damage is not great at the moment via Shaman, but I would expect an experienced vanilla bingo player to at least be familiar enough with that.
Alright, where are we headed, Kara?
This is definitely not failed champ.
This is QGA, I think. Are we looking at Marmu?
Yes.
No.
We're going to Umu.
Okay. Hey, it's a goal, but oh man, Kron is going to get a huge break right here. Kara needs to go to failed champ right now. Or how does she come back? She has to make a Dreamgate push? Behind on essence, behind on damage? That's not going to happen. How do you come back? At this point, she has to be worried. It's been too long since your opponent's marked a goal.
Yeah.
And now, Hive Knight marked. Kron simply needs to rush failed champ in Dreamgate, and we'll likely see a victory.
Now, if Kara warps out immediately, Kron still has to get to a stack to get out of this part of the map, to
Yes.
get to failed champ.
If Kara had a great
realizes
0 damage
the
fight
pressure-
and leaves now, yeah.
Yeah.
This is probably... Kara's been running a lot of any percent recently. I wonder if that's influencing
And Kron
her
is
decision
going and
to
doing
into
Lost
the move.
Skin.
That's for Dreamgate. I guess that they want a sneaky line, but why? Okay.
Kara getting a bit of a lease on life here.
Yeah, that's exactly the way to put it. 7 to 5.
And going to
Kron has
Crossroads.
All the... No way, actually. No way! Let's go! Oh my gosh.
Which means suddenly the tables have turned, and if Kara gets this done,
Kron is
now
in a
Kara's the
horrible
one.
position.
Now Kara's the one exerting pressure.
Yeah, look at this.
Plus having a goal majority.
Oh, God. Oh, this is so stressful. I have no idea what's going to happen. I mean, I've said this a million times to Caster. I'll say it again. As a guy who loves bingo, what I'm rooting for right now is Kara to mark failed champ so we get more bingo. That's all I'm looking for.
Yes, this is the last line block for Kara. Which means if Kara gets this done, Kron can only win via majority. And after this mark, Kron will be down 8 to 5.
Now, he has damage. He has Trampass. He has priority on a number of goals, I think. But at the same time... Oh, God. We may be skipping that puzzle segment. I could see this going 13-12. Kara, please go kill Fail Champion. Oh, are we getting Shade Soul? This is the only reason you're allowed to not kill Fail Champion right now.
Getting better damage, understandable.
Key's not good enough. What do we want the key for? Oh, God. I need someone to mark failed champion so I can breathe.
What is Kara cooking right now?
This is like mate and one and neither person sees it. Is Kara... But why? Are we pushing Dreamgate? Oh my god, and Kron's killed Lostkin.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Kara, no! She still killed False Knight, she has an advantage, but... I know she's not that type of
Kara
player,
doesn't
Alyssa,
have
but...
any essence yet.
Desperate times, Alyssa. She probably doesn't. She can't get a one cycle. So does Kron just do it because Kara's not marking it? She hasn't marked anything in a while. He's going to take the stag. He's going to try. Kara, what are we doing in Sanctum? Oh, no. Are we selling?
Does Kara still not have E-Key? I don't think Kara has E-Key and needs Geo.
Alright. Forgotten
There
crossroads
have
for
to be
Kronster.
faster ways to get 68 Geo.
We don't have any relics. Oh no.
Well, there are
Watch-
definitely faster ways to get 68 Geo.
In before Kron does Marmu? That's probably next after Failed Champ, honestly. More goals plus essence. Well, actually, 300, 200, that's 500, 700,
Kron
800.
already has 700.
Yep. This is GG, I think, if he gets this.
Yeah, killing 0 for Hollowness Seal and not picking it up. That's unfortunate.
Oh, let's not pre-GG. Let's have a little sport here, but even an experienced player like Kron can die to Failed Champ, but Kara is wasting a lot of time here.
Yeah, Kron knows exactly what he's doing.
Does anyone know what Kara and Kron, at least in restream matches, like what the record's been? Who's won more matches or whatnot? Alright. Single hit for Kron. A double on that one. Double on that one. So now he just needs a little bit of chip damage. Takes 2 hits, but it's not too bad. 3 hits. Now he's 1
These
hit.
are not nice rocks. Okay.
No, they were terrible. But here's the thing, you're pretty stable here. You can just keep hitting him.
Yeah. Once you get this first stagger, you've essentially won the fight with this equipment, if you know how to play it.
Actually got a double there instead of a triple, but clutches it out.
Yeah.
And this should be it.
Yeah,
All
this
that
and
Kron's gonna have to
getting
do is warp to
Dreamgate.
Dreamgate. On the bright side, Kara got Elegant Key. But at this point, yeah, it's hard to say that there's really much hope for Kara. In fact, this is basically GG's. Straight to resting grounds for Dreamgate, and that will seal it. Well, come on. You're not going to die on your way to Dreamgate, but Failed Champion is at least a boss.
Kron could die to all 0 non-dive locked enemies in resting grounds.
Alas, that will do it, and that will be G... Oh, wait, no. I forgot that you have to keep talking. But
Yeah,
it's still
they
GG.
need to keep talking.
Mm-hmm. It is marked on Kara's board, and that is it. Lockout over. Oh, man. That Failed Champion. That was some crazy line pressure. That was so... I mean, I can't believe Kara survived long enough to get map pins. The Failed Champion was just so tough with the Geo and no Shade Soul and whatnot, but... Wow. GG's. Another good one.
Yeah.
I think that match spirals Kara's favor if she gets Failed Champion. There's just... Yeah. She still has line pressure and everything. Alright, let's see. See if there's anyone for post-game or if we're moving on. Alright, I'm gonna move them both in.
Oh, hello.
Hey!
Hello.
Hello, GG's.
Welcome him. GG. Oh, that was a stressful board. The line pressure was just unreal.
Yeah. I forgot about the Geo and the bank, so well, that happened. That was a bit unfortunate.
I'm sorry. Yeah, that was a tough one. I liked your play like the entire time.
Yeah, I think if I do the same thing I did, but without forgetting the bank, that was really good.
If you did that,
Yeah,
then...
you're in a much better position if that happens.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's rough. Kron, how early were you? How early did you pick top, left, bottom, right?
When Car got all grubs, I know I needed to try and pass, and I decided that I'd block with Hive Knight instead of map pins because it's more likely that Car is already going for map pins before I am. And so I just went for TLDR after that.
Okay, makes sense. All right. How we feel about Hive, Kron?
Annoyed that I died in literally the transition. Like I was touching it.
That has to be the closest to a transition I've ever seen anyone die.
Yeah,
I think it is too for me.
I'd have to agree.
No, I've probably died racing to Fluke and Waterways to Fluke Marm, but at the same time, that's semantics. Ugh. So, Alpha, what's our next event going to be, Alpha, as we start to set up for it? Puzzles?
Alpha's not here.
Puzzles.
It's time
Alphas
for
and
puzzles. All right. Well, this will not be the last time that you guys play Lockout against each other today, correct?
correct.
I think so, yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's exciting. Are you both handing one more time as well?
Yeah, we are.
Yes.
Awesome. All right. Well, I love to see it. GG's on this Lockout. Stressful game. Oh, man, that line pressure was crazy. For now, I think we're going to move on. We're going to set up the puzzle segment. Thank you, Kara. Thank you, Kron. Thank you, Meso Comms as well.
Yeah,
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Thanks for games.
Of course. All right. I'm going to head over here. And let me... Oops. You're just going to see something you're not supposed to see. Hold up. Everyone close your eyes. 3, 2, 1, closed. There we go. Open them. Look at this. Everything's different now. All right. I will be right back. We're just going to do some setup percent.
Hello, this is Alyssa, back for another Bingy Quick Tips video. I'm really excited. Hello, this is Evil Alyssa, here to tell you my Bingy tips. You will find my tips much more useful than that other Alyssa's tips. Trust me, Evil Alyssa would never lie to you. You want to skip all essence. Who needs essence for money, Dreamgate, or goals? It just wastes time. While you're at it, if you're next to a dream boss, just do it for no reason. What could go wrong? 1 HP is fine. Don't listen to Alyssa when she says you should heal. Healing is time loss. No one has ever died in Green Path, or in Death Key Room, or in Fungal. It's all propaganda. You don't need Wellick if you're rushing C-Dash. It will all work out magically. If you're really short on money, just kill Water Knights, or better yet, Go dive route. Who needs C-dash when you have dive? Don't open the Milo lever. It will never come down to that in a race to kill Milo. I recommend instead going for nails 4. Then you can one-shot Milo. Skip Palm Relic. It is slow and only time loss, especially if 5,000 Geo is on the board. You don't need VS, just do Eye Boulder. What could go wrong? If you need to kill your shade in Gigi's hut, you don't need an egg. Gigi will understand. Just die and make sure to lose all of your money. Don't kill Vengefly King. Zote goals are silly. You will always want the option to slash Zote's cold, dead corpse. I hope you found these tips helpful. I guarantee if you do these in your next match, it will surely bring victory, and you will win the tournament and the world! That is all for now. Evil Alyssa, out.
Okay. Hi. Puzzles.
Puzzles.
Puzzle
OJ,
time.
are we getting the board?
Yeah, I was gonna let you.
I mean,
I
okay.
have so many
We have
mute
5
hotkeys. Yeah, whenever
wanderers
you're
join.
ready. I was ready for the dramatic
Yeah.
reveal.
Yeah, good.
Ah,
We are ready.
all right.
Let's go. Perfect. Okay. So, board.
Alright.
Kron and Holly are both here for this awesome board. Your goal is this board completable as a strict 3-line? Meaning exactly 3 lines, no
Ooh.
goals outside of those 3 lines.
No outside goals in a 3-line.
Is it completable?
Understood.
Yay or nay? Good luck, have fun.
So big issues are normally like Soulmaster, for dive stuff. Shade Cloak is not completable for it does require Hornet 2 on this board. I agree.
3,000
3K
Geo. Usually
is
problematic.
relevant with Nail 3. Yep. What else do we have? I think I saw Wraiths on the
Well,
board. No, it is
they
a
are
Fish
on
Shriek,
the same
but
line.
yeah, it's on the same line, not a huge problem. Abyss Shriek with
Also,
Hornet
Sea Heart
2.
Myla too.
Yes. Seart Myla is on the same line as well. Seems like a very likely line to be on the board if it is completable. And we have Abyss Shriek Hornet 2 as well as a Shade Cloak line. And yeah, we do have Howling Wraiths. So we have, I'll mark the pair goals. So like we have something like this where dive stuff is Soul Master, Quick Slash. We do have Basin Grubs as dive, Peak Grubs as dive. Nail 2 kind of required to get Nail 3. Kind of important. And then we have Markoth is Shade Cloak locked. I did have that in red, so I'm just gonna switch that to red. Easier to visualize,
Okay.
if that's okay. So
Yeah, I'll just get rid of this.
yeah, so red is Hornet 2 locked. Do we have anything else Hornet 2 locked? I don't think so. Looks fine other than that.
Yeah.
No nail locked. No like Pale Ore that we have other than 2 Pale Ore for nail 3. So we don't have False Knight on the board or anything, so City Crest is free if need be. King's Queen is free if need be. QG Grubs is just C-dash blocked, kinda. Can also just be Broken Vessel Shade Skip, so don't need to worry too much about QG Grubs. Shade Soul doesn't really require anything too big. Mask is fine. Shape of Und can be Shade Skip, can be Wing Skip too, which makes it free. I like Singular Glowing Womb, but not Glowing Womb from Child. I just noticed that. Sprint
That's
Dash
a go.
3. There is no Dream Nail or Trampass locked thing, so 8 map pins is just a singular
Yeah.
goal.
It's
So I think this is everything that is locked by each other. So
I feel
right
like
now,
no
if
Dream
we
Nail could be
Dream
somewhat
Nail
important.
I don't think Dream Nail locks anything though. Like it's not marking anything by itself, so Dream Nail list doesn't matter too much. I think the lines are Dream Nail list, but so like I think column or I have you can technically do something like row 1 column 2 is not anything or
Right.
no, row 2 column 2 is dead for dive, or row 1 column 2 is locked because there's not a third line for it without marking other stuff. No, is column 4 fine? Row 1 column 2 column 4, right? 3K doesn't interact with anything else. We're getting dive, so Peak Grubs is fine.
Okay, hold on. That looks fine.
Yeah, so what we have is this. Is this a problem?
No, Howling Race.
True. Okay, yes. Not doable for Howling Wraiths. I'd agree. What else do we have then? Do we have looks like
Row
Shade
3
Cloak
looks tantalizing.
Row 3 we have Forces Nail 2. So it is either we're doing row 4, which seems not likely. Requires
no,
1 and 2, so broken. So
right, so it's impossible.
yeah, so this is not doable. Is something like this fine? Is this fine? Sprint Dash is fine. Shape of Un is fine.
2 Pale Ore?
2 Pale Ore. No,
You
Nail
kinda
1.
need that
Nail
for-
2 is 1 Pale Ore. Oh, Nail 3. True.
Nail
Okay.
3, yeah.
Yep. I'd agree. Not that.
One moment of interruption. There
yeah.
is now a prediction in chat in case
A
anyone would like to take a guess.
Oh.
Gamba. All right. So we say that is row 1
So how would
guaranteed dead?
Okay, should we start taking notes or something? I'm thinking of how we actually prove that it's not doable in the case that it's not.
Yeah, that's fair. You can probably put it somewhere. I
I'll
did
just
just
type in the bingo
notice,
sync.
like this. Do we have a third line? This.
I
Does
feel
this
like
look
that.
fine? We have City Crest, which is free. We have Howling Wraith is free. One mask free.
No, this
Quick Slash
definitely
is Soul
conflicts with
Master.
3K.
Oh,
Wait.
C dash.
Milo.
Is
Yeah,
Milo.
Milo and C dash.
I agree.
Oh, whoops. Okay.
Would you
Alpha
like
the
a
goat.
hint?
I'm fine with the hint if Holly wants one.
I'm fine without, if Crown wants one.
You can hold off, depending how much longer we have. Like 10
We
Yeah.
have like 10-ish minutes.
Alright. Yeah, we'll take it at like 5 minutes left if we get there.
Sure.
Okay. So the most non-intrusive that we have is like
Well,
this, I think.
oh no.
Yeah,
That's
nail
really
3 is,
annoying.
yeah, nail 3 is quite annoying. Do we have? Doesn't have that. Yeah, I think we said row 4 was like pretty dead, right? Because row 4
Yeah.
automatically requires this and this. And that makes yeah, it means you cannot get or hold on.
Wait.
Why did we say this was impossible? I think we looked at this one, right? We had
I don't think we looked at these lines in particular.
This seems fine. Hornet 2 gets a Shade Cloak Markoth. Those are free. Shade Souls, money, which is fine. We have 3k on the line. Basin Grubs is dive and wings, which is not a problem because we can shade skip. 2 Palor is also fine. We don't have any constriction on that. We can have
QG
wings
grubs?
for QG Grubs. There's a wing skip for Top Grub, which is fine.
Right.
Yeah, this looks very doable. Yeah.
How do you get Peak Mimic Grub?
Peak Mimic Grub. Oh my god, you can't you put out you've been a victory gone for Kin Shirogo's alpha. Oh my god. Yeah, I'd agree with that. Mimic Grub is indeed not gettable with these lines. Yeah, I'd agree. Not that for sure.
Okay, wait. What if? No. I'm overcooking.
Yeah, nail 2's required on this. Nail 2 has
Yeah,
dive.
no.
Nail 2 requires dive regardless. Yeah.
Can we ask if the weird shade skips Ro mentioned is legal?
What shade
The
skip?
Basin Shade Skip? The Wingsless Wing Scrub?
Sure.
No, the wingless. I mean, the diveless dive grub.
That is not NMG.
I'm not quite sure that's shade skip either.
Okay.
If you can tangle the shade so hard that it breaks the breakable floor, then go for it. But like,
true.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I just listened to Throw because Throw is good. Okay.
I don't know. These lines are the ones that seem the most doable. There's just not a third line.
Eh.
Yeah.
Can I give a small hint?
I would take a small
Sure.
hint.
As
You
a
don't have
treat.
to look at combinations of lines. You don't even have to look at entire lines. You can check whether a singular goal is possible to be marked at all.
Oh.
A singular goal is markable at all. Okay. So we'll go from there. This is markable, right? Well, what? We had this was all our markable goals, right? All of these we
Which
said
one? Which one could not be markable?
which one could not be markable?
Or which one is the most likely to not be markable at all?
On the entire board? Or-
In brown or the entire board? Yeah.
Entire board.
Most
Just on
unlikely
the
is
entire board, which goal is the
definitely
most
nail 3.
likely?
I would definitely say it's nail 3. It's the most unlikely.
Is
Yeah,
it possible?
that's fair.
Is it possible to mark nail 3?
Okay.
If we're marking nail 3, we have to either we automatically do 3K nail 2 Palor. Okay.
Oh.
And then so we have to either do column 1 or column 2, which requires column 5, so not doable.
It is impossible. We have to get dive.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Nail 3 is not possible at all.
Yeah, nice.
Okay, wait.
Nail 3
Okay,
requires
so
nail 2, 2 Palor, and nail 2 requires dive because both of the lines it's on require dive. So nail
Okay.
3 is impossible as a whole. No line that has nail 3 on it can be marked.
That makes sense.
I am
Alright.
marking all the lines with nail 3. That's okay.
Yeah, and it's just so we have column 1, column 2, column 4, 5, and
Wait.
rows.
I might be a bit dim.
These are the lines that it includes. This is not all of the lines. So like, I do think that this does not require nail 3.
Whoops. Yeah, guys, the handbrake lockout's gonna go great. Okay.
One
Think
more
again.
small hint. This is not necessarily just a possible reasoning for one goal.
Okay, so we'll say what a Bishriek is something that's a problem because it requires Hornet 2 Wraiths. How can you fit Hornet 2 and Wraiths on the same lines? Because Wraiths requires dive, so that automatically puts dive, and that makes it impossible.
Yes.
Because there's not 3 lines. Or tech? No, requires nail 3. Yeah, so Wraiths is not a completable goal. Or a Bishriek is not an unbeatable. It's not a completable goal. So that locks out column 2 and row 4. So we have what? We have
Quick recommendation. Remove all of your marks that are currently on the board and start marking the goals that you know are impossible.
Okay.
Probably fair.
Alpha the goat. Okay, so nail 3 we said was
I'm
impossible.
pushing you slightly ahead. By the way, chat, 15 seconds left for betting if you
What?
If you think.
Omnic prediction. It is not. We're not done in 15 seconds. We have like 5
No,
minutes.
it's chat to make a prediction. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. These
Can
two are
I
impossible.
start giving a bit more aggressive hints so that we can finish on time?
That is fine with me. Yeah.
Okay. Is Crystal Heart markable?
It is now impossible to mark. Yes,
Yeah.
because both of these are impossible.
It's like a Sudoku.
Milo's impossible.
What's up with Glowing Womb?
Glowing wound.
Well, on the
Also
latest
locked
patch of the
out.
game.
Well, you can still mark glowing wound, it's just not needed. So sure.
Can you mark glowing womb? Are you
Yeah.
able to mark? Why? With what line?
Or sorry. Yeah, so it is not markable in these lines, correct. Okay,
What's up
so
with
this is
3K
not.
and nail 2?
Yeah, also.
Okay, we're getting there. Okay, now, out of these 4 lines,
One, two,
is
okay,
column 1 possible?
Column 1 is possible because of Soulmaster.
Okay, so you're doing column 1, row 5, and what else?
True.
Markov needs Shade Cloak.
True.
Shade Cloak needs Hornet too.
Oh, wait.
Those 2 lines are locked.
That's so good.
No, you just.
Okay, so we have agreed that Quick Slash and 1 extra mask are also impossible, right? Can you do 2 grubs in Basin?
Yeah.
How?
Nail 1.
Which you can't afford because you don't have the Geo.
I don't have Geo.
So,
Oh,
Geo
9
expenditure.
6. 960.
Geo expenditure is. I can go through the entire Geo expenditure.
800.
So you have to buy
930.
Storerooms Elevator. You have to buy
Right.
Storerooms Elevator, that's 150. You have to buy the 2 styles, that's 420. You have to buy Elegant Key, which is 800. You have to buy Shaman Stone for 220. You have to buy all of the map pins for 930. And you have to buy Sprint Master for 400.
Master.
For a grand total of 2,920 Geo.
Oh.
So, no Nail 1. Also, no Fragile Heart.
And Bingy rules, so no slope ball, which is cringe.
Yep.
No Shrogo.
No
Glowing Wound is
Shrogo.
not possible either.
So
Mask
true.
upgrades are not possible either. So now what? Is it possible or no?
Fragile heart. No.
No.
Nope. You cannot afford it.
Yeah.
No, it's just not. Yeah. Basin grubs. 'Cause you can't get. Yeah.
Chat, yeah or nay? Is it
Good
possible?
one.
Well,
OJ,
okay, how many
if I
people
could
bet?
ask you to please pull up the clip.
The clip, please.
And
What clip are we showing?
Holly and Kron, you should probably watch the stream.
Yeah, if you're not tuned into the virtual cam.
There's no slope ball, no nail upgrade, shade skip the wings. Is. Oh, I do know about this. I've seen this before. Oh my god.
Yes, this is actually
I've seen this before. It's so good. It's so good.
Wow.
So as it turns out, yes, this board is actually completable.
It's so
and yes,
good.
that clip was me actually doing it RTA, so, you know.
Wow.
Amazing.
Surely you do this in 112.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
This would only possibly take, like, an hour and 20 minutes.
It's not that bad. When I started recording that thing, the entire recording was like 2 minutes long, and I got the Shade's attention twice in that. First one I just
No, the entire board. The entire board.
Oh yeah, the entire board. Yeah. No,
Yeah,
this
entire
is.
board be like an hour and 20.
Yep. Yeah. GG.
GG board.
Thanks for participating.
Silly fluke shade.
Yep.
The one time you need flukes to do less damage than VS.
Exactly. Okay.
All right.
GG's. Thanks for participating.
Alright.
I think
Thanks
we're
for
gonna
puzzles.
go prep
Thanks
the
for
next
puzzles.
game mode now.
Mhm.
The mystery format.
Do you want to give a little bit of a heads up on what to expect for that, or just for the people in
Nah,
chat?
the commentators can explain that when the event starts. It's fine.
Well, I just meant like as far as it being a mystery and what we're doing.
Oh yeah, it's a mystery format. The players don't know what it is. Comms don't know what it is. They just don't know it's a non-lockout race format. that is longer than the short mystery format.
Mm-hmm. So, I think with that, I'm probably going to show you guys the schedule and give you a second to cook while we set this up. But in the meantime, I don't have anything for the meantime. I don't know why I said that without thinking first. Anyways, mystery event next. Hello, everyone. Just giving a quick update here. I'm just doing a little bit of messing around, making sure everything's good to go on the scene, at least. It's a little awkward because I can't really see well. But on the bright side, we're almost ready to go. I think all of our racers are prepared. We're waiting on me now. I apologize. I will not be comms for this one. However, why am I not dragging in the other people who are comms? Well, with that, I'm just going to show you guys one more time, because I barely showed it earlier. What if we go over here? Let's just take another quick look at our schedule, shall we? So, we've already completed the first 4, which means we're roughly a quarter of the way through the... Nah, that's not right at all. Well, we are mystery format, hand brain, and then another mystery, and then blackout, all coming up next. I will be back with you guys for the hand brain lockout, and after that, I don't think I'll see you guys until the hand brain lockout towards the end of the game. We'll figure it out. But with that, I'm gonna go double check with everyone and make sure we're all ready to go.
Hello, everyone. Do we continue with the explanation now? I guess, or should we wait until the countdown happens? We've got a pretty normal looking board. Well, decently normal. There's nothing incredibly out of the ordinary. But we do have a silly little twist going on, which we will reveal shortly, I believe. We're still doing a little bit of setup, I think, from what I'm aware of. Runners are, yep, looks like everyone is ready. Just waiting for countdown once stuff is prepped. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bingy.
Bingy.
So, Wand, would you like to talk about this silly little twist we've got going on for this?
I'd be happy to. So I believe this is a new format titled Blomgy, which is a completely regular 3-line, except you have to mark every single grub goal along with your 3 lines that you're doing.
This is a very grubby day. Math is immediately ecstatic, which is to be expected. Welcome in, Math. I'm not sure I've seen you so far today. So yeah, it is a little interesting because some of these grub goals will force a handful of things, so you can think about routing a bit differently. There is this kind of forced prep is something that's been seen. I think there's been one other format which we've done. I've seen played a few times, which is Bingy, but you're forced any percent, which forcing a goal or forcing some end condition gives you a lot of prep for free. And suddenly some goals that feel kind of bad usually are much more chill to go for.
Just thinking about it, Hive Grubs requires Tram Pass. Did I see? No, we don't have Peak Grubs. But we have City of Tears Grubs, which usually requires Dive. So just by default, any Tram goals and Dive goals are suddenly a lot better, which is nice.
Mm-hmm. Does mean most likely everyone will be going for dive route. Although, could go late dive. I haven't quite looked at the board to see how much combat focus there might be on here.
I mean, we have QG grubs, so I would be really interested to see if anyone chooses to do
That's a good
collector over
point.
dive.
You do need dive for hive grubs.
That's true, yeah.
There's also Mask Shard Hive on the board, which... Oh, that's also accompanied by Arcane Egg. Hold on. Maybe I'm cooking a bit too much. Basin Grub's
Unfortunately,
good point.
Grubfather doesn't give you an Arcane Egg.
That would be
I mean,
that'd be
Nail
nice.
3? Surely 36 grubs for
How many
Nail
grubs
Aura.
are we forced to save here?
Is it 36?
2,
I don't remember.
7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, there's only 12 forced grubs and then 20 grubs total. And yeah, I believe it's over 30 something. I'm not 100% sure. I think it's a little bit too much of a reach.
Yeah.
Log with Ink Pen 1221 spike is much harder than current patch or later patch spike. I guess with City of Tears grubs, something like Lorien doesn't feel all that bad anymore. You're already going to be in the area.
Surely Watcher Knights for Geo, even if you aren't doing Lurien.
You could do Watcher Knights for Geo.
I don't believe Throw full killed False Knight, which is interesting.
Oh, that's a good point. Okay, so maybe they'll be looking at right side dive, most likely. See if they go for some other prep here. Another interesting question, is Dreamnail required? Because the Resting Ground Scrub isn't a goal. But just for a lot of these lines, it looks like there is some sort of Dreamnail goal attached.
There are a lot of Dreamnail goals.
Just going down, we've got Eater Catcher, Grimchild, Soulmaster. Row 4 is free of Dreamnail. Row 5 has Tyrants, and then going the other way, Grimchild Wielder. Column 3 is free of Dreamnail, Mound Roots, Tyrant, and the diagonals. Bottom left, so there are 3 lines that you can avoid Dreamnail with. It does, however, contain Arcane Egg.
I guess there's not any other.
Oh, true.
Goal?
I'm sorry. Never mind. No, math makes a great point. Column 3 has Eater. You cannot. You need Dreamnail for this board. Check Discord. Oops. Ah, that's... Okay, I unmuted the stream for myself for some reason. I was hearing myself briefly. Let me go ahead and reopen that.
Throw a decent bit ahead of everyone else due to skipping the False Knight full kill.
Mm-hmm.
And Shadow skipping Soulcatcher.
Ah, this is using replay bot. I see. Okay, sick. Right, so just real quick again, it looks like the colors are... what colors do we have, actually? Shadow is typically purple, I believe. Or no, Feather is purple, Shadow looks to be pink, and Throw is red, if I'm seeing that right. It's a little hard to see the background colors. I'm just going to go ahead and choose green to mark some things. Pink, purple, red. Okay, cool, fantastic. So just to show real quick, I'm gonna go ahead and mark all the Dreamnail required goals. What am I saw something else.
Lurian.
Am I missing something? I
yeah,
will do that in a moment, yeah.
Just thinking about it, I guess Fungal Core Mask Shard is just a lot better because you're forced to get wings.
This is true.
Assuming you don't do the Flugmarn skip we saw moments ago.
Soul Eater requires Dreamnail because we cannot access crypts without going through Dreamnail. In Rando, you can walk through, but in Vanilla, you cannot go through there without picking up Dreamnail. There is technically some sort of skip that jumps around it, but that was ruled not NMG, specifically for Elegy, actually. There's a way to completely avoid Dreamnail, but it's a little weird. So as you saw there, row 4 and bottom left are the only real ones that dodge it. But yeah, you need Dreamnail for some 3 lines. So if we take a look at all the grub goals, we have quite a few. Center square, quite obviously. So
only 5? You could pass this off as a normal board.
You could. In this case, it's already good to choose green. Kill 4 mimics? It's synergy.
Yeah.
Wouldn't call it a grub goal, but it's good synergy. I would not be surprised to see that marked. Shadows should actually be looking at the runners a bit more, huh? Throws already got dash, and the other 2 players are just a little bit behind due to full killing. Oh my god. Vela getting the perfect pickup there for the journal, dodging the full leader. Due to generally just wanting grubs, I expect a lot of players to go through the lever route, or at least the 2 people who, or at least, oh no, Throws sitting at the bench. But also in case they want to go for Fungal Core Master Shard later, and I think column 4 looks quite nice here when you already have grubs. Umu is pretty decent just on the way to the other 2 grubs that you're getting, the Crossroads Acid grubs, as well as the Fog Canyon grub. So for that reasoning, you might even be able to